All right, good day everyone. Let's begin by working on our lower part of the body stretches. So let's start warming up. So standing with your both legs hip width apart, upright, ensuring the weight is distributed evenly on the heel and the ball of your feet. We're going to breathe in, raise our arms all the way up, and as we exhale, lower the arms back down. So we just do a few repetitions here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the arms. And repeating. All right, this is the last one. Now, when you're ready, we're going to go into a little squat. We're not going to go all the way down. We're just going to keep it about a 45 degrees angle. So think of sitting on a chair behind you. Stick the butt up, outwards, natural curve in your back, and stand tall. Making sure that your knees doesn't pass your toes. So you're keeping the weight distributed mainly on the heel and also balancing on the ball of your feet. So try to do this at least for about 8 to 10 repetitions. Keep the chest always lifted up. Alright, and then we're going to open up both legs wider than hip width apart. You can raise your hands and place them on your hips. Turn your feet out at a 45 degrees angle. I'm going to do a plie squat. So as you're doing the squat, you want to also make sure again, the knees not passing your toes. They're just sitting in line with the ankle, lowering straight down and up. So breathe in as you go down, breathe out as you stand tall. You can even raise your arms up and have them extended out to the side, or you just can keep them moving on your thigh. You're going to lift that up to you, just warming up the legs, the buttocks, the lower back. Inhale as you go down and exhale as you raise yourself up. Alright, now we're going to transfer the weight from right to left. So once again, adjust the feet placement as you go along the way. Remember, make sure the knees not crossing over the toes. Just shifting the weight from right to left. The small little side bend movement. Keeping that spine nice and erected throughout the whole movement. Alright, once you're done, just wobble the leg back in. And we're going to work with a little bit of balance work here. So you're going to have the left feet forward, the left foot forward, right behind you. You're going to transfer the weight to the front because the left leg is going to be the one that you're working with balance. You're going to slowly raise the right leg straight off the mat and then bring the leg back down to the ground. So transfer the weight, balance yourself, and bring the leg back down. Now your left foot. Make sure your 5 toes, they're all pointed forward. Your feet is not turning outwards. All right. We're going to try to do at least 4 to 5 repetitions on lifting. And then what we're going to do now, without touching the ground, we're going to bring the knee up forward into flexion at the hip. So extend back and flex forward. Try to balance yourself. If you think it's too challenging for you, have a chair by your side to assist you whenever you need support. All right, we're going to repeat on to the other side. So this time I'm going to have the right foot forward, left back, all your 5 toes pointed forward. When you found your balance, tilt the body forward, lift the back leg back up, and then bring the leg back down to the ground, straightening the upper body. So try to balance your weight. You're coming into a letter T as you lift the leg up, and then straighten the body up. So let's do one more time. And now we bring the leg up to the back. We're not going to touch the ground. We're going to bring the knee forward into a flexion at the hip. And repeat. So try to balance yourself for about 4 to 5 repetitions on the left leg. All right, good job. Now let's come down to the mat. We're going to start with a hamstring stretch. So use a strap, use a towel, or whatever that you can to assist you in this stretch. Now, I'm going to show you the rounded back position. We do not want to round the back. We want to use a strap to pull our spine straight up. So the chest is open, and think of your tailbone always pointing out to the back. Chest is open, remember that. Pull yourself forward, maintaining a straight spine motion. Making sure the ankle is not tilting inwards and all your 5 toes are pointed upwards towards the roof. I'm going to do this another time. So take a deep breath in, hinge forward, keeping the chest always lifted and the spine nice and straight. Relax with the breathing. And when you're done, withdraw and come off it. So try to do your stretch and hold it for at least 30 seconds before switching over to the other foot. So you have the strap at the arch of your feet, or you can place them at the ball of your feet. Spine is nice and erected, tailbone pointing out, chest is open. Use the strap to assist you as you pull yourself forward towards the leg. Don't round your back in. And withdraw. Let's repeat this one more time. Pull down forward, take the stretch a little bit further. All right, I'm going to face the front now. Similar stretch, but this time instead of having the leg directly in front of you, you're going to have the leg open out to the side. Now, I'm mirroring you, so I'm going to call the leg that you're going to work with. So extend the left leg out to the side. You have the left hand on the inside of your calf. Stretch your hands straight out. Now, if you cannot do side bend movement, stay lengthened all the way up. If you can bend to the side, tilt to the left side. Hold that stretch, keeping both sit bones on the ground. Breathe in throughout the whole stretch. And release. Let's do this one more time. Moving to side bend. Creating a nice letter C on your spine. So you will feel the stretch on the right side and also on the left inner thigh. Switching over to the other side. This time we have the right leg extended out. You're going to have the right hand on the inside of the calf area. Reach the left arm all the way straight up. Hold this elongation position. And if you want to go into side bend, tilt over to the right side. Tilting over to the same leg. Keeping your both sit bone on the ground. Withdraw. Let's try this one more time. And release out from the stretch. All right. We're going to bring up both legs, swivel it over to the left side. Now, 2 choices with your arm. You can stay up on your palms or you can go down rested on your forearm. You're going to stretch the quadriceps. So grab the foot, ankle, or the shin bone. Pull the leg back. You want to keep the hip and the knee in a parallel line from the floor. Release the knee forward. Pull back again. So once again, if you can't do deep flexion with the knee, don't try to push the heel too close into the buttocks, all right? Work with your limitations. And when we're done here, we're going to go over to the other side. Now this time I'm going to go all the way flat down to the mat. So here are a few ways of staying propped up. You can be on your palm, you can be on your forearm, or you can go all the way flat down to the side. Keeping the hip and the knee parallel to the ground. Release forward and pull back. Once again, remember 30 seconds at least with the stretch. Okay, so we're going to release. And this time we come to the hip flexor stretch. So you can use a chair, have it propped right in front of you. The left leg, all right, you have to make sure that the knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Do not let your toes do not let your knee pass your toes. You need to glide the right leg back slightly. So you're going to focus on the right hip flexor stretch. Hold that spine tall and stay here in this stretch for a little bit. Release. Switch over to the other side. Position, transfer the weight forward. So you want to have the back leg gliding back slightly. Holding the stretch. All right, back down to the mat, lying down. We're going to cross the left leg over the right knee. Just have your left foot hanging off. Open up the hip. Now when you're ready, you're going to wrap your both hands around the right thigh, lifting the right foot off the ground. Focusing on the stretch on your left outer thigh and buttocks area. Try to make sure the chest stays lifted and the shoulders are down. We do not want to round the upper back as we do the stretch. Alright, now once you're done, switch over to the other leg. Open up the hip first, adjust yourself, then wrap your both hands around the left thigh. Lift the left foot off the ground. Pause and hold the stretch. After we complete with this stretch, we're going to have our both knees open apart, hands on the inside of the knee, and push your knee as wide as you can go outwards. This is a hip opener and at the same time an inner thigh stretch. At the same time keeping your spine nice and supported on the ground. Once you're done, push the both knees in together. We're going to do a spine twist. So we're going to lower the both knees down all the way to the left side, stacking the legs on top of each other. Left hand pushing the knee down, and you're turning your head and looking to the right side. The right arm is extended straight out and palms facing up towards the ceiling. You want to make sure shoulders are both pressed evenly down to the mat. So you're twisting from the waist down. Now once you're done, release the hand from the leg. Bring the leg back up. Repeat onto the other side. Right hand goes on top of the leg, pressing down, and you're turning your head away, looking to the left side. Left arm extended with the palms facing up towards the ceiling. And once you're done here, pull the both knees into the chest. Straighten the both legs all the way straight out, elongating the spine. Arch the back slightly. Hold the stretch for a little bit. Keep the chest open. And when you're done with the stretch, just come up slowly. And that's the end of our stretch session today.